Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly spirit reading for February 10th to the 17th. So I'm doing this early because I've been getting so much coming through that I literally posted a whole spirit message about the Mercury retrograde and how to look at it. Like they wanted me to call it the golden way to look at Mercury retrograde. It always gets a bad rap. I'm plugging it back in here too. A lot of positive things can happen in this retrograde period that's starting on the 16th. You're already in the shadow period of it. It is starting this week. And it's all about like reassessing, reincorporating things, rejuvenating, reorganizing, reviewing. It's really reassessing, they kept on saying, reassessing, realigning, all of that, they kept saying everything has its place. So you could be really reorganizing, organizing things, that kind of thing. So and check out that spirit message about the golden way to get through a Mercury retrograde. It really cracked me up and it was such a great way to look at it. I just posted it on my channel and it was beautiful. So there are a lot of benefits. You know, it gets a bad rap. A lot of things you could be putting into their rightful place. They said everything has its place. Let's check out 10th to the 17th, the archangels. What are the messages? What our journey is going to feel like 10th to the 17th, February 10th to the 17th, as we put everything into place and get organized, reassess, rejuvenate, review. A lot can get done in a Mercury retrograde. I know technology and communication, you know, you have a little patience with. It could get wonky, but a lot of other things can get accomplished. And they were saying it's very divine because it gets you more in balance. At the end of it, you'll be more in balance from what you do in your Mercury retrograde. So let's see, 10th to the 17th. Yep, that's what they wanted me to say. 10th to the 17th. It's interesting how that goes. 10th to the 17th. We're going to get more balance from it. 10th to the 17th. Here we go. 10th to the 17th. Oh, wow. 10 of Michael. Take a bow. Something's ending. And we're working. Yep. Wow. That was really, that came out profoundly. Something's going to be completed. It's like take a final bow. I'll get that card in a second. It's taking a final bow on something. Let's see what we're starting with. I love this. This reminds me of Swan Lake almost. You know, the ballet when she takes a final bow. You're taking a final bow. You're ending something completely. So something's finishing up. And it might be during this Mercury retrograde. You'll be able to tie up loose ends, finish old projects, things like that. But take a final bow. Situation has ended and you are finally free. There are new opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So we're ending something, we're finishing up something. 10th to the 17th could be a work project, could be something you're working on. I say that because we have the 8 of Pentacles here where it says you're working really hard. You have divine guidance telling you to focus on what's in front of you. So you can be getting a lot of work done. So that's what I mean. Like Mercury retrograde, you could still be working on things. You know, it gets a bad rap. A lot of things can be accomplished here. And it says take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. But the 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Ariel, is all about working on things in the physical. So you could be finishing up something, pouring yourself into something, getting a lot done. And again, it could be like reassessing, reorganizing, reviewing things. That's what Mercury is all good for, and pouring yourself into something. And we have 2 of Raphael, which is the 2 of Cups. This is really coming together with like-minded people, partnerships, working together with other people, whether it's friends, family, co-workers, any kind of relationships this bodes well with. And this says 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. But there could be some real coming together here. We've been getting this 2 times in a row for February. All of February was like coming together with like-minded people, positive relationships, positive connections. It could be love, but it also could be even with you know, customers or clients or work-wise, working well with others, especially because we have the 8 of Pentacles here. It's like working very well with other people. And let's see what else we can get from here. But this is coming together in a really positive way with other people in this reading. And this is really good. Okay, and we took a final bow on something is completed. We're working very hard. We're coming together with others. But we'll see what that card is. Ooh, and this fell out. Wow. Okay, so let's see what this one is. We have the Nine of Michael. Yeah, these are worries. These are burdens. This is stress that's keeping you up at night. And it says here, your worry is unnecessary. I was about to say that. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release any feelings of regret, guilt, worry to your angels. They're saying there's nothing to worry about here. And the next card that we got out was the Queen of Ariel. This is you and your power, creating it in the physical here. Um, and it's really nurturing. A lot has been coming forth about nurturing yourself as well as you nurture others, and that will help you get rid of that Nine of Michael, being there for yourself with the self-talk, self-nurturing, appeasing yourself. And here we go, nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, wise advice. But this is you working hard to bring in what you want in the physical. There's nothing to stress about. Release your worries. Reassess. During this time, you can let go and take a final bow on things. You could realize things that are not serving you anymore, completing things that were stressing you out. Going forward, if there are things that you're working on that are stressing you out, there's nothing to worry here. You're bringing it into the physical. You're in your power to do so. Stay in your power to do so. Don't let others give you any kind of stress either. Yeah, and then we have the Three of Ariel, working very well with other people again. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career and artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. It's highlighting the Two of Raphael. You're working very well. You're working very hard with other people, and here it is. This is the collaboration card. There's nothing to worry here. So there may have been some worries or something, but things have been completed. We're ended something back here. You're working very hard with other people. There's stress here, but there's nothing. You're in your power, creating the abundance no matter what it looks like. Maybe it doesn't look this lush yet. Maybe that's the stress and worry, but you're working very well and you're collaborating very well with others. And then we have the 10 of Gabriel. Oh boy. This is when you are feeling burdened. And I just posted this Mercury retrograde is going to help you get rid of these burdens. This is like you don't have to carry it all on your own. Maybe you're burdening yourself worrying too much with something. Maybe you're carrying too much of a load working with other people. You can release some of that load. It says ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. What I'm getting from here is maybe you're working too hard. There's too much on you and you're worried and stressed. And during the Mercury retrograde, what's really interesting, they had me do this whole reading, a spirit message right before this. And now I can see why they wanted me to do this right after that. Because the 10 of Wands came out in that. And they were saying Mercury retrograde is going to help you reassess, realign, and understand what you should be carrying, what you shouldn't, what you can lay down and unburden yourself with. And you may want to take some time during this time to reassess what you're actually putting on yourself and what you can lay down. Honestly, you're working very well with other people. Don't carry more than your share. Continue to work hard with, like-minded. You have good contacts here. Good people you're working with is what I'm getting. This feels very career-oriented or project-related, that you're working very hard and it's with good people. There is some stress that you may be stress and some burdens, but remain in your power and don't let it deflate from your power. Don't feel overburdened. Lay down. I want to see what other cards we're going to get, but the Mercury retrograde will help you reassess what you can lay down and unburden yourself with. Maybe you're doing too much. Maybe you need a break. We have now the Four of Raphael. Okay, so here, this is when you poured yourself into something else, but there's another cup here that you're not really looking at, that there may be other things that you're supposed to be grabbing that cup with, is what I'm thinking. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. It could be that you're the one burdening yourself and it's unwarranted, because they kept saying your angels. I feel like your actual help is around you. I want to say in this reading, you have help around you, and you can allow them. In this reading, it's coming through that you have help here, and you're not reaching for that help, like that extra cup here. It's not just an extra cup being offered to you, but like helpful people, helpful guidance, a helpful way out, a helpful, like, pick your head up and there will show you that you don't have to carry all these burdens. There's nothing to worry about. Take the offering of the divine cup. That there, it's a divine cup that's being offered to you of not feeling as burdened, not feeling as stressed, is what I'm getting. As you work hard, as you collaborate with others, release the burden, the stress, the worry, and with that, we're getting everything. So I got it on the head, because you got the Page of Michael, which is going to be new information, new ideas, new truths, new, this is in the mind, so I feel like you could get new ideas, new information, new aspirations, new inspirations, a message of some kind, but I think it's also a new clarity, and this could set you free. That's why in this reading I'm picking up that the divine's offering you this cup to release your burdens and release your stress and worry. Continue to work hard and collaborate with others and remain in your power. This is all what you should be in the physical, and what's going on behind the scenes, like in your heart and in your head. You may be feeling burdened, you may be feeling stressed, you may be feeling that, and here comes new clarity, new information, and it's saying an exciting new challenge, and you have what it takes to succeed. Review the contracts or documents very thoroughly. There could be something coming in here, but what I'm getting is that you have what it takes to succeed, and maybe that's the burden you're feeling, or maybe that's the stress you're feeling, and that's the cup they're trying to offer you, is the clarity that you have what it takes to succeed in this reading. And then the next one we have Six of Ariel, and that is the divine give and take, the balance that I feel that is going to get you out of the burdens and the stress. What they're offering to you is to come from this place, and you're going to figure that out during this week, of how to provide a more give and take and a balance here. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. You're going to be getting clarity on how to give and receive in a more balanced, receptive way, because you're working really hard collaborating with others. They're going to help you relieve the stress and the burdens so that it's more reciprocal, more balanced, more give and take. You could be led divinely with a new way, a new thought, a new clarity, a new way of doing it where it's more in balance for you. And I think this could be really what you discovered the week of the 10th to the 17th. Let's see what else. 10th to the 17th. It's all about working. Oh, wow. The major arcana is the sun. The major arcana is the sun. Wow, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. This is the route that you're taking. This is the overall theme of the week. That's what you have. That's why I kept saying back here, this feels like a divine cup is being offered to you to relieve stress and burdens, to be more balanced and have more balance giving and receiving as you're working hard, collaborating with others, and all of this. And you have the sun, it's the divine shining on you brilliantly. The overall feeling is going to be life is wonderful, and you're thriving through the power. And your power is of the Queen of Ariel, bringing in this balance, working hard, collaborating with others. That's that. And then when they were saying the power of positive thinking is you're releasing the worries, right? You're getting new clarity. They're helping you. That's what's really coming in here with this, to release these burdens. And it's the burdens of all you're really carrying in the physical. You feel it. But overall, you stay in your power, working hard, you're collaborating with others, and you're creating this more balance, this open giving and receiving from a grateful heart, meaning like it's a good back and forth. And they're helping you. The sun is here. It's like, it's finding a way to balance it all, really. And this could be real epiphanies you're having, or some kind of clarity comes in. The divine's helping you with this clarity as you go, and to continue as life is wonderful, and literally thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. You could find some success with your projects, what you're working on, what you're collaborating with, and release the worries and the burdens. That's what I'm really getting. And the sun is helping you to release the burdens and the stress. This is beautiful. So this could be a real, I feel like you're laying down the burdens. Like you could have been carrying all these burdens, and it's helping you to go more freely. Like when I see the sun, this is like vitalizing, revitalizing, and that kind of thing. So you might be getting real epiphanies of how to unload the worries and the burdens to go more powerfully, more enthused in the future. Like that, the Mercury retrograde spirit message I got was like, you could be really starting, you could use this period to really get freed up in some way of like either rethinking something so you don't have the ongoing worry, or laying down your burdens, something. But it's going to be more, but you're going to come out of it more balanced. This is beautiful. Let's see what the energy is for the 10th to the 17th. The energy from the 10th to the 17th. What's the energy? Ooh, ow. Yeah, balance, balance. Yes, we're going into more balance. This is a balance, giving and receiving. I think it was off balance for a while. I think you were giving much more, and were weighed down by so much more. You were doing too much to handle, almost like it was too much. So I think the divine is showing how you can lighten up, literally with the sun, how you can lighten up mentally, physically, spiritually, so you can go forward collaborating better, more in your power, but in a more balanced way. So it's not so burdensome to your mind, to your spirit, that kind of thing. Let's see. Ooh, ow. And we have Magician in the Mirror. Magician in the Mirror. I love this card. This, I kept seeing where like the healed magician manifesting, where it gets, this is when you're the magician, and in the mirror, where what you're manifesting, who you are, what you pour into, gets reflected back to you. We're the healed magician now. We're in balance. It's going to be reflected back to you. Here we have the balance. We started out with too many burdens, too many whatever, and now we're coming in with balance, Magician and the Mirror. And this is beautiful. So, and the major arcana here is the sun. So this is what you're feeling at the end. You're going to feel more like the Magician in the Mirror, what you're working on hard, what you're collaborating with. It's getting reflected back to you. It's more balance. You're releasing stress and burdens. You're coming out lighter in every sense of the way, like more balance. When you're more balanced, you feel lighter. There's been so many spirit messages about that, like letting go of the burdens in your mind and your heart, and what we do to ourselves. It's a lightening up. And Spirit was always like, lighten up, lighten up, lighten up. And we can do that every day. Like, let your shoulders go down and lighten up the burdens and everything. But you're still working really hard, collaborating, more give and take. And I see that's what's going to be reflected back to you, and it's more balanced and lightened up. What's the goddess guidance for the 10th to the 17th as we're figuring this out? Try to work hard and collaborate with others in a more balanced way. That's what it feels like. It's bringing more balance in. It's bringing more balance in an overall lightness and success to that. There's lightness and success from that. Where's the goddess guidance from the 10th to the 17th? Yep, you can't make this up. Blooming, blooming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process. Do not give up. Yep, and that's going to help us get out of the burdens. We're going forward. We're riding forth on the sun, and everything is blooming. The sun is helping us bloom into what we're working on, because look at what's here. Again, with the golden opportunities, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Wow. That's why we had to continue to work hard, collaborate with others, just pay mind to lightening up and unburdening yourself and your spirit and your mind along the way. Blooming, literally blooming opportunities. Wow, blooming opportunities. What's the other goddess guidance? Blooming opportunities. You're just getting started with these opportunities. And Magician and the Mirror, it's, wow. Look at what you're manifesting. Look at what we're manifesting. What is the goddess guidance from the 10th to the 17th as we're working hard? Oh, I saw that was like Vesta wanted to pop out. That's all about the home. But let's see what wants to come out. Goddess guidance. Okay, two more. Yep, again with the quiet time and cycles and rhythms. This is part of alleviating what you're saying to yourself in your mind when you feel burdened with body, mind, and spirit, to take care of yourself. Both of them, it's quiet time. Take some time alone to rest, meditate, contemplate. You're going to want to do that during the Mercury retrograde cycles and rhythms. You want to go with the flow and not fight the current with the Mercury retrograde especially. And check out that spirit message about the golden way to get through the Mercury retrograde I just posted. Honor the cycles of your body, energy, and emotion. And that's part of back here with the feeling burdened and the worries. The sun is here to shine a light and lighten you up, basically, because you're going to want to continue working hard, collaborating with others, and creating a more balanced give and take and feel more balanced through it. And that's what you're figuring out. And there are blooming opportunities here. Blooming opportunities. Why do they want one more? They want one more. Okay. Is there another one? Blooming opportunities. Ooh, what's this? Compassion. And this is for yourself through this time. Remember, you're just getting started. Opportunities. You're working hard. All this. Have compassion when you feel loaded down. Be there for yourself, as I'm coming through over and over again in all these spirit messages. Taking care of being in tune with your energy levels. Don't fight that. Go with that. Like, nurse yourself through these cycles. And if you need quiet time, you give it to yourself. If you need a break, you give it to yourself. If you need to relieve what's in your mind, you do it. It's being there for you. It's divine compassion for yourself as well as for others. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. And that includes yourself. That's the compassion that will help you really take care of yourself through the cycle of Mercury retrograde while you're going forth, working hard and collaborating with others. But you don't want to feel burdened and you don't want to be overly worried or stressed. And the sun is helping you relieve that and relieve yourself. And it helps with you having divine compassion for yourself along the way. And that was a separate spirit message for this period, to have divine compassion for yourself. Be in tune with your emotions, all that you're feeling, and pay attention to that. Let yourself have a break when you need it, work hard when you need it, have some play when you need it. It's that kind of self-care. Because going back to here, this is what we're formulating, this beautiful Six of Ariel, which is the giving and receiving in the physical that's so much more balanced. We've been helped with divinely to do that. And to, you still work hard, collaborate hard and all that, but you can unburden yourself of a lot of things along the way to do it all much more balanced. And that's what we're mastering in this reading. Okay, what can we surrender? 10th to the 17th. What can we surrender? What can we surrender with these blooming opportunities? Working hard, collaborating, more balanced. Oh, wow. Surrender to creativity. How beautiful. Surrender to creativity. Again, it's like a magician in the mirror. You see that? Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. What did I say about that? This is important, that when that inspiration, I thought that cup, when I saw this, and you could read this in different ways, but Pharaoh was making me feel like, no, not this, that Four of Hearts, Four of Raphael, that this was the divine offering you something, and it was this inspiration, this divine idea. And what they're saying here now is this creativity is let your imagination soar, stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. The divine is going to give you an inspiration or an idea. That's what I felt like it was showing up in this reading, this way, as a divine inspiration or an idea on how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And that's what's going to help you as you're working hard and everything else. So that's one thing to look out for, your creativity and getting that divine inspiration, guidance, and everything else that will help you as you're working hard, collaborating, going for golden opportunities. Stay open to what you're getting inspiration-wise in your dreams, for your dreams, how to solve a problem. You could be getting epiphanies when you're reassessing something, looking at something a different way. Surrender to inner peace. We got the compassion, quiet time, all of that. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within. Enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. That's going back to this divine balance. This was like so important. I know I go all over the place and I use a lot of decks, but they're making me feel like this is what's really important. It's the balance. It's the balance that of what you're thinking and doing, not feeling burdened, releasing the worries and stress, going back to inner peace every time you need it, because you want to go, you're creating this even while you're working very hard, collaborating with others. You go inside, you keep getting illuminated and at peace. People will feel your good vibes too. and your life will flow more easily. And that's where you want to come from, balanced, illuminated, and equal give and take. You're not overly stressed or burdened in this stance, though you're still working hard, collaborating, and going for golden opportunities. You're still really divinely taking care of yourself, and it's this balance. This is like divine balance. In the last couple of messages I'm getting, it's all about this extreme balance and divine self-care as you work. As much as you want to accomplish, you balance divine self-care along the way too, because then when you approach the world as this balanced magician, whatever, it will be reflected back to you. And then we got the healed magician, the magician in the mirror, and we got the sun here. So that's really divine. We literally, oh my God, no, you know what? Literally, we got the balance. This is why they're wanting me to go back. I know I use like 6 decks here, but this part is really important of all. It's combining. Sorry about that. I'm excited. It's combining all the cards here. You're going forth balanced as a magician. You are a balanced magician manifesting. That's what they want us to accomplish. Wow, a balanced magician manifesting. I think that's going to be the name of this. Oh, that's what they're striving for us to be going forward. That's why they want us to get out of our mind, get out of overburdens, freeing ourselves up. A balanced magician. Balanced magician. Let's get messages from heaven from the 10th to the 17th as we work hard but come from more balance. They're helping us to be more balanced. Messages from heaven. Ooh, ow. Messages from heaven. We support you as you cleanse and clear both inside and out. Yep. As we unburden ourselves and let go of the things that we're overburdening ourselves in our mind, whether we're literally doing too much, they're supporting us as we cleanse and clear both inside and out. That's the healed magician, inside and out, manifesting and being more balanced inside and out. What beautiful things will be reflected as we go forward, literally. Let's see, messages from heaven. Messages from heaven as we cleanse and clear. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Talk to us. We are still listening. They're here for you all around. And spread your wings and fly. We are proud of you. Wow. 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 When I said that they're here, like it's like they're here. Spread your wings and fly. We're proud of you. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the powers of positive thinking, inspiring success. You could really feel like you're lightening up in a sense. You're freeing yourself in a sense. You're letting go of some burdens. You're tying loose ends up. You're letting go of what you worry about or stress of. And even if you're working really hard trying to accomplish something, you're gaining more balance with that. Like balanced wings, you can still fly, and be light in spirit and still accomplish a lot and spread your wings. I don't think you're held down with what you're releasing your burdens and what you've been worrying or stressing about. So there's a sense of feeling lighter. And there are golden opportunities coming here. Look at this. Golden opportunities, and you're flying right towards them. They wanted us to get more balanced. Ooh, wow. Trust, yeah, because look at this. This was the divine compassion that was coming through. Oh, where is the divine compassion? Look, I'm a little bit all over the place. This is what Mercury retrograde, but you still go forward, Don't get stressed out in the meantime. Like, if things are just a little wonky, who cares? You'll still get exactly what you need to get your balance. Because trust, love, appreciate, and show respect for you. There was a thing that was very important about the compassion. Here we go, right in the heart of the reading. That's so funny. At the heart of it all, when they kept saying you come back to divine compassion for yourself, trust, love, and appreciate yourself, show respect for you. This is what's helping you create this balance. This is what's helping you to be that magician in the mirror. That's why it's coming in, these golden opportunities. And the major arcana is the sun. They want you to lighten up the burdens that you have. You're working really hard. this is what I see is like you're working really hard and collaborating with others and you're in your power. They want you to remain in your power, but it's all to get this more give and take, this divine give and take here. And they're really proud of you. And we let go and cleansed out a lot for this. Then that's what's being reflected when you talk about the magician in the mirror, what's being reflected back. It's the cleanse out that we did to fly on. I love this, flying on. And the divine's been there giving us clarity and information and ideas of how to do this for ourselves. And that how do we get that information? We go within, the quiet time, to back to inner peace. And but the divine is definitely, that's what's helping us get rid of any of the worries and anything. But the page, the new ideas and the creativity is coming in, and the divine's helping us with that to fly on. They are very proud of you. So keep going and keep releasing the burdens and any worries or stress, and keep tuning in and finding ways to become lighter in spirit almost, and more come from a more balanced place. And with that, that comes from compassionately being in tune with yourself and knowing when you need it. Everything is blossoming. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself and everybody along the way. But it's just getting started. It's blooming, and we have golden opportunities. So, and we got, yep, the problems that have held you back are being cleared. We're monitoring it. Look, there were a lot of burdens and worries and things that we just get weighed down, but this is to let that go and fly on.